Yep. Nissan is taking BAE behind the barn. After this year, there'll be no more new big Altima energy. Let's get into it. Good morning, boys and girls of YouTube. This is Carrington Holster for Monday, February the 5th. And the title in question is Nissan is taking BAE behind the barn. June 1992 for the 93 model year. The Nissan Altima was being born. It replaced the Nissan Stanza. For model years 1993, it was known as Stanza Altima. In 1994, it was known as Stanza Altima. After 1995, it actually scrapped the Stanza name and just became Altima. Alright, so around 1996, I think 95 that was, the Altima had a LCI, or life cycle impulse. Yes, I'm talking like a BMW life cycle impulse that had the Venetian blinds type grill, kind of weird looking grill set up, which me personally, I'd rather have the 93, 94 grill, the Altima. It's better, more classy in my opinion. The metal slot setup, metal slot, yeah, that generation. Now, you fast forward to 1997, there's a new Altima on the prowl. Yeah, there's a new Altima on the prowl. This one, excuse me. This one was redesigned pretty much from the ground up. And this would be the Altima that would taste the IHS small overlap test, which, will get a rating of marginal. Now, keep this in mind that every single Altima up until June 2004 was assembled in Smyrna, Tennessee. That mother plant, Nissan's mother plant in the United States. And that Smyrna, Tennessee assembly plant. Now, in 1997 through, I think, 2001, that was technically, quotation marks, supposedly to be the Altima, the mass-produced one. Its competition will consist of the Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, Ford Contour at the time, Chevrolet Malibu at the time, I think Mazda 626, and the Volkswagen Passat, to name a few. Kia nor Hyundai probably didn't even exist or come to the picture around this time because whatever. But but the Altima from 97 to 99, aka the generation I rather have, and have better looking wheels by the way. Again, there will be no V6 until the following generation. So pre LCI second gen Altimas will have, you can tell the LCI Altimas from the pre LCI Altimas for second generation is by the headlights and taillights. Yeah. And trim levels for this Altima, and I think this would go for the first generation as well, it'll be as follows. GXE, no XE, GXE, and SE. The transmission is either a 5-speed manual, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, or a 4-speed automatic, again, correct me if I'm wrong. This is now, yeah. And the transmission and the engine obviously is a 2.5. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But it is a 2.5 setup. Overseas, this vehicle will be known as the Nissan Bluebird. Now, I know I'm keep hopping off topic and unchronological, but now we'll talk about the second generation. 1999, when Renault, later with Nissan, and basically this is the last and final year of the pre-LCI Altima. 2000 would give birth to the LCI Altima, which gave birth to a larger grille, all red tail lights, and a redesigned interior, if I'm not mistaken. I think redesigned interior, yeah. Again, still no V6. But I think it still uses the same exact engine up until its life. Cool. Fast forward to the second generation. Again, this is pre-CVT. We'll get into that in a minute. Pre-CVT. But this Altima will also give birth to a V6. The only way you can get a V6 in this generation of Altima is you gotta go to the SE. SL will not have a V6 until 2005. Now, also this generation Altima will give birth to the notion of it being assembled in not only Smyrna, Tennessee, but now Canton, Mississippi. That's right. The other Nissan plant in the United States, which do not have a reputation for being, let's just say, quality. This plant in Canton, Mississippi, getting off topic here, will consist of, at the time, the Nissan Quest, Nissan Armada, the Pathfinder Armada, and a Infiniti QX56. those two since been assembled in Japan. This will go for the Quest in 2010. This will go for the Quest in 2011. Sorry. But we talk about BAE. So, again, pre-LCR Altimas of this generation. In fact, this generation Altima gives birth to clear taillights. But for the 2005 and 6 model year, the taillights was obviously red, very similar to the second generation Altima from 1997 to 2001. This generation Altima also suffered from rust on the floorboards as well. You can also get a manual transmission with this generation Altima as well. And in 2005 and 6, you can actually get an SCR with this generation Altima as well. But you can only get it in the following colors: black, red, or silver. And not only that, you can actually get this very Altima with a 3.5 V6 exclusive. Same exact engine you will get in a Nissan 350Z or 350Z for my subscribers out of the United States, but detuned. And it only requires premium gas or petrol. Again, for my viewers, my subscribers from across the pond. Other than that, trim levels had changed for this generation of Altima. Now it's S, 2.5S, 2.5SL, 2.5SE, and SCR for 2005 and 6. "2007 will be the year that the CVT was birthed into the Altima. The manual transmission remained up to 2010. And as of 2010, the CVT Xtronic was the mainstay, was literally the sole transmission up and throughout all its life. This vehicle was literally based on the Renault Laguna, aka the French Altima. This generation Altima gave birth to the term Big Altima Energy or BAE. Some might say, okay, no, it's not. It is the third generation Altima that gave birth to BAE. Regardless, this generation was notorious for literally this generation alone that literally changed this year. The trim level started to change in this generation as well. This time you have 2.5S, 2.5SL, 2.5, and that's it. You can only get the V6 this time in the 2.5 SE. And this will go for the manual transmission as well. All the manual transmission. You can also get manual transmission in the other two not SL. SL will be more of the more luxury oriented trim Altima. Thus explains why you get leather. But basically more or less a janitorial spec luxury trim. Now, the coupe came around in 2008, a year after the Altima in '07. Trim for this, there was no SL, so you can. There's no SL Altima S. I mean, there's no SL Altima Coupe at all. So you're left with either S or SV. Sorry, SR. Sorry, this will be 2010 to 12. SE for 2008 to 9. That is exclusive with the V6. Fast forward to 2010, because 2012 now, weirdly enough, 2009 will give birth. The base trim of Altima gave birth to the wheels that will use the hubcaps, aka the janitorial spec wheels you will see in the 2010 through 12 Altima. As in, the trim levels will remain the same. However, in 2010, you're now getting SR trim. Weirdly enough, if you get the blonde interior for your Altima SR, you get wood trim and the V6, obviously. But you actually get wood trim if you get blonde interior in the Altima SR. Don't ask why, but whatever. This generation continued on up until, again, 2012. 2013 will be the 5th generation Altima. And did I say that the same sister also bought a 5th generation gun metallic Altima, which I thought was black. But here we go. Trim levels will change again. The S will be the only one that remain. The S and SR. Sorry, S and SV will remain. However, no SR. S, SL, and SV will be the new one. But S and SR was carryover. SV actually replaced SE. Pre-LCI Ultimas of this generation didn't even get an SR, a true SR tree. Now, what's even weirder is the Altima had a 3.5S, keep this in mind, a 3.5S, which never sold well at all. In fact, I don't think that there's very few of them vehicles running around. You'd be better off finding $2 million. You'd be better off finding $1 million rather than finding a Nissan Altima 3.5 S from 2013 through 2015. Oh yeah, that was an Altima hybrid, by the way, for the previous generation. I forgot to mention that for the previous generation, which is the 4th generation Altima, there was a hybrid to the point that you actually get New York City police departments actually some in their fleets. So yes, there was an Altima hybrid for this generation, and they continue on throughout its life based on, I think, the SL that actually has a hybrid unit from Toyota. Beside the point, we talk now. Let's talk about the fifth generation, which boy, oh boy, 2013. Why? This generation Altima was notorious and was plagued with transmission issues. Yes, external CVT transmission issues. My God, yes. Not only that, this generation Altima also gave birth to BAE. If it wasn't the previous generation, it is this generation for sure. The fifth generation actually gave birth to BAE. Big awesome marriage. But anyway, beside the point. Now, sorry, not sorry. This generation Altima Coupe continued up until 2013. Afterwards, it was scrapped. Now, as I was saying, there was a you guys should get there's two engine choices. 3.5, 2.5. 2.5 will consist of SSV, SL. At 3.5 will consist of SSV and SL. However, in 2014, there was a special edition Altima, which is based on the S model, which basically, if you don't want a janitorial spare Altima, what I mean by janitorial is the basic of the basic food stamp Altima, then you can actually deck your Altima out with a spoiler, 14-inch wheels, alloys, and a remote start if you so desire. And that's it. That's what consists of your special edition Altima. You can either get it in this, I think 2014. They came out, the special edition version came out in 14. You can get it in either the wheels in either of two colors, alloys or gunmetal alloy. That's it. Now, 2015 again got weird because regardless of interior color, there is a piece of the instrument cluster up top you can have as tan, regardless of exterior color. Yeah. Then 2016 gave birth to an LCI Altima again, based on a Renault, just like the previous generation. This time, DSR came back from the grave, replacing the SV. No, it didn't. SV has now become the entry level. Nissan did not name the S no more. Oh, by the way, it was pure drive. In 2010, you see a Nissan also from the model years 2013 through I think 2014 or 15. You'll see something called pure drive. Yeah, look it up. Anyway, that vehicle have anyway the LCI fifth generation Altima, fifth generation Altimas, LCI fifth generations will actually have better looking wheels, alloys, I meant to say. Keep this in mind, the S are now unbadged grade Altimas. Still uses the still uses the same exact wheel covers, poverty caps from 13 through 15. And I think the SV and SL actually uses the better looking wheels as opposed to the ones from 13 and 5 through 15, which me personally, I flat out didn't care for those wheels at all. So thank God the LCIs had better looking wheels. LCIs have better looking wheels. Thank God. Thank God. Cause when this generation first came out in 13 and the SV, I said, ugh, bleh. But whatever. Now, keep this in mind. For the 2018 model year, the SL will actually be replacing these wheels, which is a much better looking setup. So from 16 and 17, you actually have the same exact wheels for the SL as no, and not to mention the SR Altima from this generation will only get the inline. We'll actually get the 2.5 setup. And the 2.5 setup. You can have a V6 SR if you like. That being said, keep this in mind. The Altima will still continue to be assembled in both Canton, Mississippi and Smyrna, Tennessee. This will not be the case for the next generation Altima from a certain model year. Sixth generation Altima 2019 through present. Alright, trim levels actually change again. This time you have the following trim levels. S was continue to be your mainstay, and believe it or not, S and SL and SV, sorry, S and SL continued. These two trim levels was the mainstay trim levels ever since 2007. Sorry, 2004. This would not, meanwhile, SV actually wasn't continued to be in the mainstay up since 2013. But there's a new trim level that's the king of the hill. That trim level will be the platinum. And by the way, Nissan did an edition 1 Altima for 2019. And I think they all sold out. In fact, yeah, yeah. So if anybody could find an edition 1 Altima, let me know, because I might. If anybody selling one, let me know, because I might. I'm kind of salivating over edition 1 Altima. But anyway, beside the point. Beside the point. This generation Altima. This generation Altima basically cemented BAE. Now, everything will remain the same as Altimas of old. CVT. This time around, meanwhile, however, this time around, no V6 whatsoever. However, you can actually get all-wheel drive now. Thank God. All-wheel drive, however, will only come on 2.5s. Turbo, the VC Turbo Altima will not have all-wheel drive. It would be front-wheel drive only. And the only way you can actually get all-wheel drive, the only way you can actually get all-wheel drive Altima will be the following trim levels: S, SV, SL, and Platinum. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's R too. SR actually exits return after the previous generation. There was kind of some controversy about the S. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the SR and Platinum kind of look the same. This will actually be the same exact case for the SV and SL as well. This will normally be the case for the 2023 LCI model year. This generation Altima, LCI Altima for 2023 will consist of the new Nissan logo being lauded upon, and 2022 will actually be the last and final year that Nissan actually makes the Altima in Smyrna, Tennessee. In exchange, the Rogue would join that Tennessee plant, and the Altima goes to Mississippi exclusively. Also, the SR looks more like an SR, and wheels have changed all across. With the only exception of the S, which will continue to have the same exact wheels as 2019 through 2022. You would think Nissan would give the Altima S alloy wheels. No. It will continue to have the wheel covers, the poverty spec wheels. And they have it. Will Nissan bring the Altima back as an EV like they will the Maxima? Yeah, I guess they will. I mean, that doesn't mean the Altima have to die out, bite the dust, forever. I mean, Dodge is doing it for the Challenger and Charger. Nissan's bringing back the Maxima, making it in that Mississippi plant. Maybe maybe Nissan will be bringing the Altima back as an EV, and probably make it back in that Tennessee plant again. Who knows? So we shall see what the Altima brings to the table. If Nissan brings it back as an EV, that's a probability that they will. That being said, this is your host, Carrington Hollister, for Monday, February the 5th. And pour one out for the Altima. I mean, this car is detested by everybody that, yeah, because there might be bays running around for sure in parking lots and gracing the roads and gracing people's garages and everything else. And that's just a little bit of a history lesson on the Altima. I have made a video almost similar to this a few years back. Link will be in the descriptions, and yeah. So again, shorts Carrington Hollister for February the 5th. And I'm kind of doing something different. Because I'm quite sure nobody don't want no more political. Nobody don't care for the politicals and the political videos and all that stuff right now. So doing something just a hair different right now. Taking a break from it per se. Talking about something I pretty much, yeah. Sneak peek. I will be doing a video on Candy Sanders' way. As in, I think the end of this, I think around June 30th or so, whenever, I will do a video commemorating of the city commemorating our one of our fallen patriots, Candy Sanders, Sergeant Candy Sanders. Sneak peek. Be looking out for that on June 30th, by the way. It's probably be on a short, by the way. But again, sneak peek, June 30th, be on lookout for it. That being said, until we meet again on this channel, on this platform, wherever you're at in the world, I hope you have a safe morning, noon, or night. And yeah, pour one out for the Altima because it's going to be gone next year. But not forgotten and might be coming back. Rest in peace to BAE.